Hello again, Vinyl Community, Matt here, and today I am doing a contest entry video. You guys who've watched my channel for a while may know that I don't do these very often, but occasionally I make an exception, and we're making an exception today. So, cheers everyone. That's a good DC. Now, this video is for Flash Gordon's One Record at a Time. That's the name of his channel. And there's a link to Flash Gordon's channel in the description below. Please check it out. And this is a 100 subs contest of sorts, because when he made the video he hadn't yet reached 100 subs, but I believe he now has since he opened up the contest. So congrats. I'm gonna call you Gordon. I'm sorry, I don't know actually if Gordon is your real name, but that's what we're gonna go with. But anyway, yeah, congrats Gordon on the 100 subs, very well deserved. And yeah, let's dig right into the contest. So there were 5 questions that he wanted us to answer. Number one was to show the craziest album cover that we own. And I had a couple of contenders for this, but I settled on an album that I actually did show a few months ago, because so it's relatively new to my collection. So I hope you guys don't mind me showing it again. But that is Life's Hard and Then You Die by It's Immaterial. I think this is a very unsettling album cover. And yeah, it was never clear to me if this guy is supposed to be giving the middle finger or if he has some kind of a mask on. But yeah, I've always found this to be kind of a creepy album cover. And the back of it's kind of weird too, right there. But yeah, It's Immaterial. This is new wave, slightly later new wave. I think this came out in like 86 or 87. Yeah, 1987. But yeah, It's Immaterial. I think that's kind of a freaky album cover. The second question that Gordon wanted us to answer was, do we collect anything other than vinyl? And yes, I kind of do. There's a few things. I thought about mentioning DVDs, but you know, everybody has DVDs or Blu-rays. Although I do try to focus specifically on British sitcoms, British dramas. You know, that's kind of boring. So let me show you one of the other things that I collect. This is not something I've ever shared with people before, people in the VC. But yeah, I have quite a lot of chess books, as you can see right here from the video. So in the United States, I play tournament chess, and I have what's called an expert rating of around 2100, which, you know, it's not like Grandmaster or anything like that. So, you know, but it is still enough to put me, I think, in about the top 2 or 3% of players in the country, something like that. For what that's worth, I don't know. You know, chess is kind of a niche thing to a certain extent. So, you know, like I said, for what it's worth. But yeah, so I do collect chess books, not like I used to. I haven't bought any for quite some time, really, since getting into the vinyl. And I don't play as much as I used to either. I still play every week, but that's just once a week. I don't play on the weekends like I used to. But yeah, there you go. You've learned something new about me. Question number 3. Show our favorite album of all time. This is a little bit of a tricky one, and I ended up cheating a little bit and going for greatest hits album, just because, well, the contest didn't specify if we could or could not put greatest hits album. So I've gone with the classic Beatles Blue Album, 1967 to 70. This would really be kind of a Desert Island disc, or well, 2 discs. It's a 2 record set. I mean, especially disc 1. In my opinion, disc 1 is probably the single greatest record of all time. I mean, let me open it up here. I'm sure a lot of you guys have it, so you'll be familiar, of course, with the gatefold right there. Very cool. But yeah, Strawberry Fields Forever, Penny Lane, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, With a Little Help from My Friends, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, A Day in the Life, All You Need Is Love, I Am the Walrus, Hello Goodbye, The Fall on the Hill, Magical Mystery Tour, Lady Madonna, Hey Jude, and Revolution. And that's just the first record. Um, I mean, to me, it's just kind of perfection. So, yeah, it might have been cheating a little bit to go for greatest hits album, so I hope that's all right. But that's what I went with. The Beatles, 1967 to 70. Question number 4. And that was to show the cartridge and the cartridge we use for our turntables. So, excuse me. I'm using the AET95E. It comes standard with my turntable, which is the LP120 USB, also by Audio-Technica, and it's a good cartridge. It's considered to be, it's a budget cartridge, but it's considered to be, if not the best, certainly among the best budget cartridges. Cartridges that would be in the certainly in the sub $100 range. And in fact, I think I got mine for like $40 or $50. It was like on sale on Amazon or something. I have replaced the stylus once since I got it. About a year ago I replaced it. In fact, I even made a real quick video just showing me replacing the stylus. But I've been happy with it. It's I have considered upgrading it. I have, but I've been relatively happy with it, and so I haven't felt the need yet. That day may come. We'll see. But yeah, the AET95E, that's the cartridge that I'm using. And then finally, the last question was to show a record beginning with the letter F. I assume that's F for Flash Gordon. I don't really know. So I thought I'd show one which I'm hoping nobody else is going to show. I was going to make a separate video about this, but what the heck, we'll just show it right now, because this is a new acquisition. So Fairport Convention, A Movable Feast. Fairport Convention, of course, a classic British folk rock band. I believe it was only called A Movable Feast in the US, and I don't remember what it was called elsewhere. But anyway, it's a live album. I got this on eBay recently. It was still in the shrink, which I've opened. It does have the corner cut out right here, but other than that, the sleeve is in just immaculate condition. However, the record is warped. At least it looks it. I haven't even tried to put it on my turntable yet, but it's pretty obviously warped. Kind of. Well, you know what? It doesn't look as bad now that I look at it here, but I have a feeling it has a warp in it. But anyway, because I can kind of feel it. But yeah, it's sort of funny now that I look at it under different lighting conditions. It doesn't look anywhere near as bad as it did before, but I'll have to give it a go, and we'll see. Well, you know what? Let's give it a try now. What the heck? I mean, what the heck? Let's take Steely Dan off here, and we'll put a Fairport Convention on real quick. I do find that like sometimes you don't notice a warp until you've actually got it spinning around. You know what I mean? And normally I don't play records until I've cleaned them, but we'll make an exception here. Yeah, there is a little bit of a warp. It's nowhere near as bad as I thought. It is playable. So, because I was thinking about trying to either flatten it or just buy another copy of it. Even a copy where the sleeve wasn't great, but as long as the record was good. But yeah, it's not as bad as I thought. Maybe I'll put some books on it, leave it a couple of days, and see if I can flatten it out a little bit more. So anyway, that's my my F record, Fairport Convention, A Movable Feast. I love the artwork on this too. Yeah, this was on my wish list for a while. It's not like a Grail or anything. It's not a particularly rare record to start with. I've never seen it like in the wild at thrift stores or anything, but you could get it for easily under $10 on eBay. So like I said, it's not a rare record, but I just yeah, it was just kind of on my wish list, and one day recently on eBay, I spotted it for like $5. I think it was less than that, because I think it was only like 7 or 8 even with shipping. And it said it was still in the shrink, so a little bit disappointed that it does have a slight warp to it, but it isn't as bad as I first feared it was, so that's good. So that's it. Those were all the questions. Congrats again, Gordon. And again, I hope you don't mind me calling you Gordon. I don't remember if that's what your real name is, so I apologize if I got that wrong. But congrats again on the 100 subs, very well deserved. And again, there's a link to Gordon's channel in the description below. And as for my channel, thank you as always for your comments and for everybody who subscribes. Click on the little bell icon below if you would like to be notified every time I post a new video. It's at least once a week, if not 2 to 3 times a week, that I'll post a video. So yeah, hit the bell icon, and that way you'll always be notified. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you as always for watching, and until next time, bye bye.